Welcome back to MKE Gadgets. Today we're going to add a lock to this ammunition box. It is March 2020. Right now the coronavirus is in full swing and everybody is panicking. In this box I have something more valuable than money, gold, diamonds, or ammunition. Stay tuned and we'll reveal that at the end of the video. Today we're going to take an ammunition box that you can buy at the Ultra Mega Big Box store, flea markets, or many places online. I bought this quite a few years ago at the Army Surplus store, and I always wanted to put a lock on it. I know there's a lot of YouTube videos that show you how to do that. Well, this is my version. Let's take a look. I made a prototype. The stock I'm using is 5/8 hex, and this is a bar I got off of a paper shredder. It has these grooves on the ends, so I cut it off. So here's the first one I made. I thought the hole was too far from the end. I kept the hex on there. I thought it would be easier just to weld on all the flats instead of try to weld around a circle. So the plan is to make this little part, weld it on the box so it lines up with the hole and it just slips right over it. And then you put a lock through the hole. So this is the first one I made, and I thought the hole was a little bit too far, and this is just a little bit too short. So I made a second style. The whole thing is just a little bit taller. The hole is a little closer to the edge. What we want to do is take our stocks over to the lathe and turn the round part. Meet me over at the lathe. We're at the lathe with the stock in the chuck. I face the end off and I move over 3/4 of an inch. I'm just going to put a little tick mark in there so when I feed over I know where to stop. $480 thousandths. That's perfect. Next we'll take it out of the lathe and we'll drill a hole for the lock. Next we're going to drill a hole. I found the edge in the center of the part. I moved over 300 thousandths. First I'm going to drill it with a center drill and then with an L drill. And the L drill is 290 thousandths in diameter. Before you take it out of the vise, you're going to want to check your shank of your lock into the drilled hole. Let's drill a hole. And the lock fits in there perfect. Back to the lathe, I want to put a radius on the end of the part. And I wanted to drill the hole first so I knew how big to make the radius. Same time we can deburr and polish this up a little bit and maybe get a little nicer finish. Next, we have to weld the two pieces together. And the hardest part of this job is how do you find a location? How do you find a location? Because as soon as you lift this lever up, that's going to move. So what I did is, with an angle grinder, I removed the paint. This is a set of transfer punches, and I use this one here. It's 31/64. Now it has a little punch on the end there. So I placed that in the hole and I lined it up as straight as possible and I hit it with the hammer. It left a little mark. Then I took my drill with a small center drill and I drilled through the box. After I cut this off, and on the lathe I left just a little tip on there, and that's going to find my location. So I placed that little tip into the center drill hole, and then I take a pencil and I draw a couple lines on 3 of the flats. And I want my hole going sideways here. So now when I weld, if I bump it, I know I'm off the lines and I can readjust it. With the part back on the pencil lines and this clamp, gotta do a couple tacks with the TIG welder. Tiny tack on there. I'll reposition the box and I'll tack all the way around. I'll do that off camera. It's all welded on. I went in with a 1/2-inch drill and opened up the hole in the plate just so it slid on a little bit easier. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I have something more valuable than gold, money, there you have it, my stash of toilet paper. I hope you enjoyed today's video. We did a little work on the lathe, a little welding. Please subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.